It's opening day once again here, and with great teams of the past, season number 3. This is series number 2 of 4 in the first week of the season, and today's game features the 1940 Cincinnati Reds visiting the 1931 Philadelphia Athletics. Great teams of the past, season 3, featuring 9 teams from 1931 to 1946. 32 game schedule, 4 games against each of the other 8 teams. Season number 1, the 1912 New York Giants were the victors. Season number 2, the 1920 Cleveland Indians were the champions. Here in season 3, you can see the teams involved in this one. We've already had the 33 Washington Senators and the 46 Boston Red Sox. They met and split their 4-game series. Here we have the Athletics and Reds. Still to come, the Cubs and Yankees and the Dodgers and the Cardinals. So that is how we'll start this season number 3. Today it's Reds versus Athletics. The 1940 Cincinnati Reds won 100 games. They won the World Series over the Detroit Tigers. The Philadelphia Athletics, they won 107 games, but lost in the World Series to the St. Louis Cardinals, missed becoming the first ever three-peat champions. So anyway, 2 great teams here. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Cincinnati Reds. Leading off and playing third base is Billy Werber. Second baseman's Lonnie Frey. Right fielder, Ival Goodman. Batting cleanup and playing first base is Frank McCormick. The catcher, Ernie Lombardi. In center field is Harry Kraft. Left fielder, Mike McCormick. The shortstop is Billy Myers. And the starting pitcher for the Reds is Bucky Walters. Walters, 22-10 with a 2.48 ERA in 1940. For the home team, the Philadelphia Athletics, leading off and playing second base is Max Bishop. Center fielder, Mule Haas. The catcher, Mickey Cochran. Batting cleanup playing left field is Al Simmons. First baseman, Jimmy Fox. In right field, it's Bing Miller. The third baseman is Jimmy Dykes. At shortstop, it's Dib Williams. And the starting pitcher for the A's, Rube Walberg. Walberg in 1931, 20-12 record, 3.74 ERA. All right, let's play ball. Should mention this is the second season for each of these franchises. The 1940 Reds took part in season 2. The 1919 Reds came in last place, going just 8-24. The Philadelphia Athletics had a very successful season number 1. The 1911 A's went 19-13, tied for second in the league. Here we are in season number 3, getting things started. Billy Werber comes to the plate to face Rube Walberg. Werber batted .277 with 12 homers in 1940. He gets things started by lifting a fly ball into center field. No problem for Mule Haas, makes the catch, 1 away. Here's Lonnie Frey, .266 average, 8 home runs. And he bounces one to the second baseman, Max Bishop. He throws over to first for the second out. That brings to the plate Ival Goodman. Goodman, .258 hitter, 12 homers in 1940. And he hits a weak ground ball right side. The first baseman, Jimmy Fox, takes it himself. 1-2-3 inning for Rube Walberg. On to the first for the A's. Max Bishop leads things off. Bishop, .294 average, 5 home runs in 1931. Bishop, ground ball right side. Second baseman Frey has it, throws over to first, 1 out. Here's Mule Haas. He hit .323 at 8 home runs in 1931. And he rolls a 33. He gets to roll on his second column. Chance for an extra base hit here. Hits one into right field. makes the turn, but has to stay put with at first base with a single. One out single for Haas. First hit of the season for either of these teams. And here is Mickey Cochran. Hit .349 with 17 home runs in 1931. These A's, they can hit. And Cochran scorches one left side. Billy Werber, the third baseman, able to knock it down. His only play is to first. Does get the second out. Haas advances to second base. There's two outs, runner on second for Al Simmons. Simmons won the batting title in 1931 with a .390 average, just third in the MVP voting, 22 home runs, 128 RBIs. Chance for one here. Nope, come back here to the pitcher. Walters has it. He throws over to first for the third out. So runner left on. We go to the second inning. No score. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Reds. Frank McCormick, 309, 19 home runs, 127 RBI. He was the MVP in 1940. And McCormick hits one hard into center field. Mule Haas has to run for it. He makes the catch. One out. Here's Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi, 319, average 14 home runs in 1940. Ground ball left side. Third baseman Jimmy Dykes comes up with it. Over to first, two outs. Harry Kraft, 244 average, 6 home runs. He rolls a 33. He gets to roll on his second column. 6 homers in 1940. Not a homer, but he does line one into the right center field gap. It falls in and rolls to the wall. Harry Kraft walks into second base with a double. 2-out double for Kraft. And now Mike McCormick comes to the plate. McCormick hit .300, had 1 home run in 1940. And Walberg strikes out McCormick for the third out. Runner stranded on second base. Bottom 2, Jimmy Fox leads off for the A's. Fox, 291 average, 30 home runs, 120 RBIs in 1931. He hits one up the middle, but the shortstop, Billy Myers, gets to it, throws to first, one away. Bing Miller, the right fielder, he hit .281 with 8 home runs in 1931. And well hit ball into center field. Harry Kraft backs up to the warning track, makes the catch. 2 outs. Jimmy Dykes, 273, 3 home runs in 1931. And Walters strikes him out to end the inning. Played 2 full innings, no score. Top of the third for the Reds, here's Billy Myers, the shortstop. It's just 202 in 1940. He will draw a leadoff walk here. And that brings the pitcher Bucky Walters to the plate. Walters will look to bunt and see if he can get Myers to second base. And he does. Good bunt right side. They get the out, but Myers moves to second base. So another runner in scoring position for the Reds. And we are back to the top of the order. Billy Werber comes up. Runner on second, 1 out. Werber's 0 for 1. Werber doesn't get much on it. Slow roller left side. Third baseman Jimmy Dykes has to charge. His only play is to go to first. He gets Werber by a step, but Myers does advance to third base on the play. So runner on third, 2 out for Lonnie Frey. 0 for 1 today. And Walberg unleashes a pitch. It's over Frey's head. It goes to the backstop. Billy Myers scores the first run on a wild pitch. It is 1-0 Reds. All right. 2 outs, nobody on for Frey. And he hits a fly ball into right field. Routine. Big Miller has it. Side retired. The Reds score first, however, and it is 1-0. Scored the run without even having a hit. Myers walked, went to second on a sacrifice, went to third on the ground out, scored on the wild pitch. For the A's in the bottom of the third, Dib Williams will lead things off. He hit .269 with 6 homers in 1931. And shallow ball into center. Kraft charges. He makes a shoestring catch for the first out. That'll bring to the plate the pitcher, Rube Walberg. And Walberg makes contact, slow roll to third. Billy Werber charges, picks it up, throws to first in time to get Walberg. 2 outs. Top of the order, here's Max Bishop, 0 for 1 today. And Bishop lines one into center field right at Harry Kraft for the third out. 3 full innings, Cincinnati leads 1-0. Ivo Goodman to lead off the top of the fourth. Goodman is 0 for 1. And he hits a comebacker to the pitcher. Walberg has it, throws to first, 1 out. Frank McCormick, MVP in 1940. He is 0 for 1 today. He'll hit a fly ball into center field. Muehlhaus will track it down for the second out. Ernie Lombardi, 0 for 1 today. He looks at ball 1. He looks at ball 2. And then he looks at strike 1, 2, and 3. He strikes out. Walberg, another 1, 2, 3 inning. Bottom 4, Muehlhaus to lead things off. Haas has the A's only hit of the game. Teams at this point, just 1 hit apiece. And he's going to get another one here, 33. He had a 33 last time too, so he gets to roll in his second column. Last time he was unlucky, just had a single. 8 home runs in 1931. Can he do something better? He can. Muehlhaus drive to right. It is back. It is back. It is gone. Muehlhaus with the home run. And we are tied at 1. As we said, 8 home runs in 1931. He gets the first one of the season here. And that brings to the plate Mickey Cochran, 0 for 1 today. Fly ball to left. Cormick makes the catch for the first out. Al Simmons hit .390 in 1931. Led the league. He is 0 for 1 today. And Al Simmons lines one into left center field. It is in there for a base hit. Second of the inning, third of the game for the A's. Now Jimmy Fox steps to the plate. 30 home runs in 1931. And Jimmy Fox has himself a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Al Simmons stops at second base. So First and second, one out. Bing Miller comes to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. He rolls an 11. He gets to roll in his second column. A's are probably going to take the lead here. Almost assuredly. Miller, 8 home runs in 1931. And he singles into left. They're going to send Al Simmons. Play at the plate. He is safe. Bing Miller has an RBI single. Jimmy Fox goes to third. It is 2-1 A's here in the fourth. So runners at the corners, one out. Jimmy Dykes steps in. Dykes struck out his first time up. And Dykes ground ball to second. Looks like a double play ball. Frey to Myers to McCormick. Double play. And that ends the bottom of the fourth, but not before Philadelphia scores twice. Mules Haas hits a solo homer. Big Miller comes through with an RBI single. 2-1 Athletics. Top of the fifth, Harry Kraft lead off. Kraft has the Reds' only hit of the game. He had a double earlier on. This time, Kraft will fly out to center field, start the fifth. Mike McCormick struck out his first time up. This time, McCormick deposits one over the shortstop head into left field. That's the second hit of the game for the A's. So, runner on first with one out. Billy Myers, he walked last time up. McCormick takes off. Cochran's throw to second in time. McCormick is caught stealing. And that is the second out. So Myers is still at the plate. No one on base. And Myers hits a line drive at center field, but Mules Haas makes the catch for the third out. Go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 2-1 A's. Dib Williams steps in. He is 0 for 1 today. Ground ball right side. The first baseman McCormick takes it himself. Here's the pitcher, Rube Walberg, 0 for 1. He hits a ground ball to the second baseman, Lonnie Fry, who throws him out, 2 away. Max Bishop comes to the plate for the third time. He is 0 for 2. And he is now 0 for 3 as he grounds out to the second baseman, Fry. 1-2-3 inning for Bucky Walters, and we go to the sixth. Walters will lead off here. Walters had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. I mentioned that Frank McCormick won the MVP for the Reds in 1940. Bucky Walters finished third in the voting. And here, Bucky Walters lifts the fly ball into right field. No problem for Bing Miller, and that's the first out. Here's Billy Werber, 0 for 2. And he also fly out to right. 2 outs. Lonnie Fray, 0 for 2 today. And he will fly out to right field. So 1-2-3 inning. All 3 on fly balls to the right fielder. So here is Mule Haas, 2 for 2. He's got 2 of Philadelphia's 5 hits. A single on his first appearance, a solo home run his last time up in the fourth. That one tied the game at 1. He's now lead 2-1. What does Haas do in his third appearance? Now this time Bucky Walters gets him, strikes him out for the first out. Mickey Cochran, 0 for 2. And Cochran lines one into center field. Aircraft, though, able to make the catch, 2 outs. Al Simmons is 1 for 2. Make that 2 for 3. Al Simmons has his second hit of the day, 2-out base hit. And now Jimmy Fox comes to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. This time, however, fly ball to center field. Harry Kraft has it. Side retired. We go to the 7th inning. Still 2-1 Athletics. 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for Cincinnati. Starting with Ivo Goodman. He's 0 for 2 today. Goodman, ground ball right at Jimmy Fox. The first baseman takes it himself. 1 out. Here is Frank McCormick. He is 0 for 2. Ground ball to short. No problem for Dib Williams. Over to first for the second out. Now Ernie Lombardi, 0 for 2 today. Another ground ball to short to Dib Williams. This one's through his legs. It's an E6. And Lombardi gives the Reds a base runner with 2 outs. It's Harry Kraft, 1 for 2, doubled his first time up. Walberg strikes out Kraft to end the inning. Rube Walberg has gone 7 innings. He's given up just 1 run and 2 hits. And after the 7th inning stretch, the Athletics come to the plate with a 2-1 lead. 6, 7, 8 hitters, starting with Bing Miller. Miller's 1 for 2, singled his last time up, drove in the go-ahead run. Miller hits it hard, hits it right at the center fielder, Harry Kraft. He's getting a lot of work today. Jimmy Dykes is 0 for 2. And Jimmy Dykes, 33, gets to roll on his second column at just 3 home runs in 1931. But he's got one here. Drive to left. It is gone. Jimmy Dykes in the bottom of the 7th has extended the Athletics lead to 3-1. And now Dib Williams comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Takes strike 1. And then Williams puts one into left center field. It falls in for a hit. Dib Williams is on first base with 1 out. His 8th hit of the game. Here's the pitcher, Rube Walberg. He's 0 for 2 today, but he will be looking to sacrifice here. Not a good bunt. Third baseman Werber comes up with it. He's able to go to second to get the out. So that will be a fielder's choice. Walberg's on first base. 2 outs. Max Bishop coming to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. 0 for 3 today. This time, though, Bishop, he's got his first hit of the game. And now there are runners on first and second. 2 outs. And Mulehaz comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3. A single, a solo homer. Struck out his last time up. What can he do with 2 outs here? Not much. Ground ball to short. Myers has it. And they get the 3rd out. So in the 7th, Athletics add another run on the Jimmy Dykes homer. It is 3-1 going to the 8th. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Reds. Mike McCormick, 1 for 2. He singled his last time up, so he's got 1 of the 2 Cincinnati hits today. And McCormick has another one. He deposits the ball into right field, and the leadoff runner is aboard. Here's Billy Myers, 0 for 1 with a walk. Let's see. Nope, down by 2. Not bunting. He's going to be swinging away. Philadelphia's defense is excellent. So Myers lines one down the left field, not down the left field, lines one down the left side, the line. Jimmy Dykes dives, knocks it down, gets to his feet, throws to first in time to get Billy Myers. And that's the first out. Mike McCormick able to go to second base. We've come to the pitcher spot, Bucky Walters. Walters has given up 3 runs on 9 hits through 7 innings, so Bucky Walters' day is done. They will send a pinch hitter to the plate, and it will be Maury Arnovich. Arnovich hit .250, no home runs in 1940. He's got a runner on second, 1 out. Reds trailing by 2. Arnovich comes through. He singles over the second baseman's head. Big Miller comes up with it. They're going to wave Mike McCormick home. Mike McCormick will slide in safely. And it is now 3-2 A's. The Reds now within a run after the Maury Arnovich pinch hit RBI single. All right, runner on first, 1 out. Billy Werber comes up. He is 0 for 3 today. Werber hits it. Another shot toward third base. Once again, Jimmy Dykes able to make the stop. He has to go to first. He gets the out. Arnovich advances to second base. So runner on second, 2 outs. Lonnie Fry is the batter. He is 0 for 3. And Walberg strikes out Fry for the 3rd out. The Reds get one back on the Arnovich pinch hit single. 3-2 A's. 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for the A's here in the bottom of the 8th, but the Reds do need a new pitcher. They're going to go to Joe Beggs. 37 appearances in 1940 and 12-3 record, 2.00 ERA. All right, Beggs to face 3, 4, 5 hitters. Mickey Cochran comes to the plate. Cochran is 0 for 3 today. And he's now 0 for 4. Hits it hard into center field. Harry Kraft tracks it down for the 1st out. Now Al Simmons, he's 2 for 3. Singled his last 2 times up. Not this time, though. Ground ball to second. Fry has it. Throws over to first. 2 outs. Jimmy Fox is 1 for 3. And Fox will ground ball to the third baseman Werber. Throws over to first for 1-2-3 inning for Joe Beggs. We go to the 9th inning. The Reds down by 1, down to their last 3 outs. They'll have the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. Rube Walberg. They're going to let him go here in the 9th. See if he can close this one out. Ivo Goodman comes to the plate, 0 for 3 today. And he hits it hard, but Mulehaz catching everything in sight. He's got it for the 1st out. Here's Frank McCormick. He is 0 for 3. Ground ball to short. Tibbs Williams has it. Throws over to first. 2 outs. Reds are down to the last out. It's Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi, 319 average in 1940, but 0 for 3 today. Reached base on an error his last time up. And Lombardi, ground ball to third base. Jimmy Dykes has it. He throws over to first, and that is the ball game. Here on opening day in Great Teams of the Past, season number 3, second series of the week number 1 here. The 1931 Philadelphia Athletics have beaten the 1940 Cincinnati Reds 3-2. For the A's, 3 runs on 9 hits. They made 1 error. They left 5 runners on base. The Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. The A's, as we said, they had 9 hits, 2 hit games for Mulehaz and Al Simmons. Mulehaz had a solo homer. Jimmy Dykes had a solo homer. The other RBI was produced by Bing Miller. Great pitching performance by Rube Walberg, 9 innings, complete game, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. For the Reds, just 4 hits, 2 of them by Mike McCormick. Harry Kraft had their only extra base hit, a double. One of their runs scored on a wild pitch. Pinch hitter Maury Arnovich had the other, drove in the other run. Bucky Walters didn't pitch too badly, but he will take the loss. 7 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 0 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Joe Beggs pitched the final inning for the Reds. So that is all here from Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Final score, Philadelphia 3, Cincinnati 2. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can head over to my website, rogersportsgames.com. You will find the series recap at this point. If you're watching this video, all 4 games will have been played, and you can see how it all turned out, get the box scores, stats, recaps, and more. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.